The overall atmosphere for Can a Boy-Girl Friendship Survive is loud and energetic. It also exemplifies the immaturity side of coming-of-age stories.
This felt more like enemies to lovers than best friends to lovers, like it should have been. Like, I understand some of the teasing amongst friends, but this is a lot, making Himari basically an irredeemable character to me.
She was kind of a jerk. But Yu's preserved flower jewelry is so pretty, and I'm always happy to see more shows letting guys express their hobbies outside of sports. Like, you can still do sports, but this is cool. It was also really cool that it was a core element of the story, and it continued through the whole thing and made waves across the storytelling itself.
But Yu's internal monologues were rather jarring. When they would go from talking to each other, then she would just make a face, and it would pause while he narrates what he thinks that face means.
Himari is like one of those signs that says stop and go at the same time. She's basically playing mind games with him because she can't be true to herself about her feelings, and he's getting really frustrated over the mixed signals. So by the time that she confesses for real, he doesn't even believe her. Even their first kiss was a Himari tantrum. I think we're supposed to feel sorry for her, but it's just impossible. She created this environment where Yu thinks that she's always teasing him and she doesn't speak up about the things that bother her. So she has a mental breakdown by episode 3 because of it and treats him pretty badly during their fight. As someone who successfully confessed their way out of the friend zone, I can't understand why Himari is putting herself in this position. At least her brother is there as a mature voice of reason and helping her through all of this. Their older siblings were a solid support system to balance the chaos. The best girl is definitely Enomoto. She's honest about her feelings and goes after what she wants. But I thought she was going to be a bigger character. Like, I knew based on the premise that she wasn't going to win, but she didn't have as much of a presence as I was expecting.
Yeah, once it was clear that she wasn't going to be much more than a side character after 3 episodes with the will you love her instead of Himari story arc, I felt very done with the show. Especially with Enomoto just not being in the last half of the show as much.
In the end, Yu and Himari finally confessed their feelings, so at least there's that for some viewer satisfaction. But I felt frustrated, and you fell asleep during the final arc.
There was no reason to go on after Enomoto got sidelined so hard, because it ruined the love triangle tension.
So from a completely personal bias opinion, this was a 6 out of 10, but I could see some people having more empathy for Himari and enjoying it more.